In previous segments, I talked about the perfect storm, that which is brewing in culture today and God's intended response for it. The next thing I'd like to talk about is critical mass. Critical mass is a scientific term meaning enough to make a change. We're not the first to ever use it to apply to spiritual values. Critical mass is where I'd like you to see Revelation chapter 8. In front of the throne room of heaven, there is a bowl. And that bowl is being filled up with the worship and the prayers of the saints. Well, that bowl is filling up in our day, literally to the tipping point. At the same time, there's another bowl. It's called human culture. And in that bowl, men are making decisions contrary to the heart of God, self-indulging, ignoring the Father. That bowl as well has been filling to the brim and at its tipping point. Those two bowls are ready to collide. One of them is going to have to rule out over the other. We believe the prayer of the saints and the worship of the people of God is preparing for the transfer of wealth and the transformation of culture that is vital to our day. Critical mass has been achieved, and God has a heavenly response to the tragedy we're facing. It's a beautiful thing. God's people are going to rise up with the creative purposes of God, begin to speak what God tells them to speak, and literally bring the fragrance of the presence of God, commanding hearts to take notice at the creativity God gives people, and then it'll cause them to turn their hearts over to God. Transformation by seeing one life change at a time and completely transforming culture, people to people, community to community, business to business. Critical mass has been achieved, but the answer has already been prepared. God's transfer from heavenly places.